T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
2. One. Drop. Two. Drop. Drop.
Slow down. Listen. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Drop.
TV's to the camera.
Drop. 9. 10.
Our singer Sean and our manager Miles had an idea to base Salty Eyes off the Bob Dylan Subterranean Homesick Blues video.
I was playing around with this idea of putting my face and the rest of the guys in my band's face on television screens and then mounting these television screens on dancers. And one night I was just blabbering on about this idea to Miles and he goes, oh.
Well, my initial reaction to the idea was that is pretty awesome.
I'm always kind of a naysayer, I guess. I'm like, this is probably the dumbest idea I ever heard. This is never gonna become a video.
I was worried that it would be impractical finding 100 TVs that work and VCRs and
The heaviness and the glass and the fumes.
We needed a lot of televisions. We posed as charities and government-funded agencies driving around the city of Oakland, going to dumps, and who did we lie to? We lied to a lot of people.
I do not know how we got all those TVs and all those VCRs, how we got them all working, plugged in and running. It was probably the luckiest moment of all our lives combined.
we had about 20 hours of rehearsal for the video, of just like hanging out in parking lots, looking at our blueprints.
And so we drew a gigantic version of this on a playground at the elementary school where our bass player Justin and our drummer Matt went to elementary school.
So then to think that I'm back there like 15 years later doing something that looks completely nonsensical to passersby with boxes, and there's televisions being thrown in the street that I used to drive up every day or walk up every day to go to school, was quite funny.
We'd run through it and run into each other and change the choreography. We just did that over and over again until we had, something that would work.
We knew it wasn't going to be a simple task. We knew that going into it.
We got there at like 7, 8 in the morning on the day of the shoot, and everybody's so nervous, pulling everything together last minute. And
unloaded trucks, carried TVs into a room for about an hour.
We had 50 TVs. There were actually 38 in the shoot.
Yeah, when I walked in and you just see TVs stacked in all these different corners, and yeah, it was quite a scene. I've never seen anything like it.
We spent probably like 15 hours in the room just plotting everything out and doing practice runs and teaching everyone where to be, where not to be.
2. One. Drop. 2. Drop. 3. Drop. 4. Drop. 5. Drop. 6.
We could barely run through the choreography with the cardboard boxes, and I was like, how in God's name are we gonna do it with TVs?
2.
Faster.
1. Drop. 2. Drop. 3. Drop. 4. Drop. 5. Drop. 6. Drop. 7. Drop. 8. Drop. 9. Drop. 10. 11.
Different animal once we got TVs in our hands, because we're like, oh wow, I can't just pick that up with one hand off the side and like kind of twirl into the shot and throw it over my shoulder, Like, I should have been doing push-ups for this video.
It's
like 10:30.
10:30. Thought it was
later.
maybe 8:15. It's 8:15.
Okay. We're right on schedule.
10:30. We're about to do a box test, and then we're gonna do the real shoot in one take. In one take.
Places, please.
First of all, if I remember correctly, we didn't actually do that first shot till like 1 in the morning. So we've been there all day long. We've practiced and we've run through it, but when it's actually like you're on, you don't know what's gonna happen still. So I was definitely nervous when we actually did the shot.
Camera rolling.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Take your time.
4, 3, 2.
2.
When we did the take, like it just happened so quickly. I don't even remember it. We started smashing all the TVs, and there was like, all these like deafening like you know, the TV's pounding on the ground, on the concrete, and echoing through the room.
It was all kinds of crazy noise. I remember I saw Justin trip, you know, like a couple steps before me, and I was like, oh God.
I totally went right. I fell over pretty good.
And then Sean actually dropped the TV right before I come into the frame, and the tubes broke, and you hear the hissing, and in my mind I'm just like, oh God, I'm breathing in cancer right now.
Favorite moment of the shoot was probably Justin dropping a TV on his feet and then going, oh fuck.
I was really, really happy with the way the whole video came out. It was really exciting to make. It was a lot of fun to make. It came together so well. It was pretty amazing.
It's awesome. I can watch it again and again, and it doesn't get old. It's still really compelling to watch, and now it's awesome getting to see the reaction that it's getting so far and how excited people are about it.
I actually sent out emails and calls to like my friends and my grandma and stuff, which I never do when we release a video or an album or something like that. I hope everybody's as proud as I am about the video.
Let it drag you along by the tongue at the top of your lungs and belong. Salty eyes when you